Yo! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and as the title suggests, I went to New York for some wonderful manga, and this Kiyo Kuniwa was amazing. I absolutely loved it. It was about 3 stories, and there was just a lot to see and show, so I wanted to show you some of that. Plus, we of course picked up some manga, and I'm going to show you that as well here at the end here. But yeah, so stick around and I'll show you what we picked up. And of course, if you're a part of the MVP Manga Club, you know to drop a like and a comment of a series you like or one you would have picked up, because I do want to know what's going on with some of the series here. So if you see anything interesting, let me know. But also, I'll see you in the video. All right, anyways, here you go. Okay, so for what we picked up while we were there in Kiyo Kuniwa, I got a few here, and that is going to be number 1, Mashle Volume 9. Why did I pick up Mashle Volume 9? It's honestly one of my go-tos right now. It's enjoyable, and I really love the comedy. The comedy has been great, and the main character has just been a joy to be around. The absolute funny that just emerges from this manga is great, and the action is phenomenal. So can't speak too much on it besides how great it is. Yeah, I say it may not be your cup of tea if you kind of feel like it's a little tropey, but I've always enjoyed Mashle so far, and I'm just gonna keep picking it up. So yeah, really funny, really enjoyable, and just wanted to go-to series. I absolutely love the cast and the crew of this manga. So yeah, check it out. Of course, if you haven't seen, is Blue Lock. So Blue Lock Volume 3 has been one of the go-to right now. It's taken place over my heart in spot of the Haikyuu anime and manga just kind of being done, basically. The manga's finished and the anime is as slow as ever. So this has an anime out right now and the manga's churning out too. And I love the quick releases by Kodansha. They've rebranded, as you can see their logo there in the bottom. And I love it. They've definitely upped production a lot and their quality has been a lot better than what it has been, especially for their dumb, huge omnibus releases. But Blue Lock, you gotta check it out. Really good soccer anime, football, manga, whatever you want to call it, and I cannot recommend it enough. It's been so wonderful, and I just love the feeling I get from watching it and from reading it. It's been great, and if you need something to jump into for a sports manga, this is a good start. It's new, it's fresh. There are some better sports stuff out there, but this is a wonderful start if you haven't picked up any sports anime or manga, just stuff that you've seen. This is a good one. Now, speaking of sports stuff and wonderful action-y kind of just motion, this isn't sports, but it's also a bit of slice of life. It's kind of like that good mixture. It's gonna be One Dance. And I've loved this series so far. Loved me some One Dance, and it just makes everything feel better. I've danced for about 8 years, and this one just makes me feel good. If you have not seen this one, I really like the protagonist in this one. He seems like he's gonna start off as like a bit of a wimp, and he's actually not. He's just exploring his feelings, and it dives deeper into like the feeling aspect more than what I thought. And it's wonderful, because that's kind of what dancing is about, is great feelings and just kind of having fun. And that's what it does wonderfully. So I can say that I absolutely love me some One Dance. So yeah, check it out. One of the goated series right now for me that I'm really enjoying. Like, it is very enjoyable and has no shortness of just great characters and some good like sequences of dance, obviously. But yeah, it kind of has this wonderful connective feeling of a sports manga and a slice of life manga. So I can really say that it does have kind of like the best of both worlds. So if you're looking for something like that, check it out. I'm not going to stop recommending it because it's really nice and I enjoy it a lot. Next up, this is going to be a little quick because you all know about it, and that is My Dress Up Darling. I've been reading it before the anime and I'm going to be reading it after because it's just cute. Volume 6, I just haven't picked up, so I picked it up just here recently, and yeah, I love me some Gojo and Marin kind of like romance, and it is a little spicy in the beginning, so if you didn't know that, that's why they're saran wrapped as well. But yeah, it's been one of my go-tos, and I do have a video on that one, and yeah, it's one of like my first videos on the channel. My next go-to here is gonna be Hinamatsuri, Volume 3. So basically, it takes place with a girl from space that drops down into this Yakuza member's life. And from what I can say, it's wonderful. I absolutely love this series so very much. It's absolutely hilarious. It gives me, like I said, Grand Blue Dreaming vibes and funny, but also just in a different aspect. It's really nice, and I can say that it is very sweet. There's really nothing that this show or anime and manga don't have. It's got your feelings, it's got slice of life, but it's got great humor. The humor is great. You have to actually watch the anime. The anime is very good. And like, they have a few action sequences that I didn't expect that are absolutely wonderful. So check out Hinamatsuri. If you want a good laugh or just something very light, Hinamatsuri, super sweet, and it has its hard-hitting moments too, but definitely for the comedy. We have something that I've just been enjoying oh so very much, and you probably are too, which is Witch Hat Atelier. And yeah, this one comes from the spot in loving some good like wizardry stuff, and the storytelling and art in this one is absolutely phenomenal. Like, I love the storytelling in this one. It's super sweet, and it's just a great vibe. I feel like I get sucked into this world, because of how good the world building is. And they explain the aspect of the wizardry and just how every spell kind of works out. They explain it through drawings, and basically it's kind of funny because the drawings themselves in this are fairly amazing. Like, I absolutely love the artwork. Like, it's absolutely stunning. Yeah, I just can't get enough of it. So if you're looking for something that's really well drawn and has a good premise, yeah, it's a great story to follow along with, and it obviously has won some awards for it. So check out Witch Hat Atelier. Yeah. Now, finally, I've been waiting to show this one. This one is a wonderful horror-style manga with a grasp on your entire anxiety bone, just ready to break any second now, by Masaki Nakayama, and that is PTSD Radio. If you have not seen this, they have the English releases finally of this, and they've been releasing these here for a little while now, but I finally realized that I wanted to pick these up, and boy, was it the right move. They have about 6 volumes of this, and it is a ride. It takes place with a couple different people's stories and perspectives that it jumps between, and you'll find that it has a wonderful premise in which you're swapping between these stories like a radio station, and it's one of the best things that I've seen now in a while. I actually want to make a full video on this just because it's a horror manga that I'm very passionate about. I've loved it, and it gets super creepy and very eerie very quickly. If you're not expecting it to be super scary, it gets pretty grotesque, but it's more or less the roller coaster ride on the way up that is also very anxious that it masters very perfectly. I absolutely love the way it does it. And the way that the series carries itself is kind of wild. I really enjoy it. And yeah, it makes you, one, want to pick up the next volume to continue these stories, but two, it takes a turn at the end you wouldn't expect. And that I'll explain more in the video when I do release it at some point, because holy crap, I absolutely adore this series. So yeah, check out PTSD Radio, especially if you're a fan of Junji Ito, then you will understand that this is going to be something to kind of fill in the void of what he doesn't do all the time, because this is just a anxious mess that you'll feel. Still very grotesque and wonderful illustrations, but you're gonna love some PTSD Radio. And we've come to the end, and if you're a VIP manga member, remember, drop a comment. What did you think of the series? Did you find any interesting, and or what are you picking up here? What are you reading? Let me know down in the comments below. Anyways, yeah, so definitely let me know how you're feeling, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.